The world of the WNBA is witnessing an astonishing surge in the significance of beauty professionals, catering specifically to the league's athletes, and the numbers speak for themselves. A'ja Wilson's immaculate hairstyle remained flawless throughout the Las Vegas Aces' impressive 17-game winning streak, showcasing the deep-rooted beliefs that often accompany professional sports. Wilson's hairstylist, Myesha Jamerson, wasn't about to take any risks with superstitions at play. "I told her we're not taking the bun out. They've been winning with the bun," Jamerson shared with Front Office Sports. Their dedicated routine, established over an 8-year collaboration, has proven effective. In earlier matches this season, Wilson experimented with a variety of styles, ranging from braided buns to high ponytails and long curled strands. However, as the playoffs approached, she opted for consistency. This increasing visibility and cultural relevance of the WNBA has paved the way for a specialized network of beauty experts, including hairstylists, makeup artists, and nail technicians, dedicated to ensuring that these athletes not only feel comfortable, but also embody the star status that they genuinely deserve. Salon professionals in this field face a unique set of challenges. Their craft must be ready to endure the dynamic conditions of athletic performance. These hair experts are always on the go, working unusual hours, often in hotel rooms, and are equipped with a multitude of products to create long-lasting styles that can withstand the rigors of competition, including heat and sweat. Intriguingly, the WNBA's 2024 season set viewership records, and current viewership statistics. This marks a 3% increase from the previous year, despite the absence of star player Caitlin Clark due to injury. Moreover, record-breaking attendance, merchandise sales, and sponsorship revenues are all on the rise. However, this elevation in popularity comes with increased scrutiny and heightened expectations for players to maintain a polished, camera-ready appearance at all times. Sue Bird, a celebrated legend of the Seattle Storm, succinctly encapsulates this sentiment. Look good, feel good, play good. For Bird, a well-styled ponytail was not just a fashion statement, it significantly affected her focus and performance on the court. "When my ponytail's done right, it puts me at ease," Bird revealed to Into the Gloss back in 2020. If her ponytail slipped during a game, it detracted from her concentration. Connections to these beauty professionals often emerge not through formal team affiliations, but rather through personal networks and word-of-mouth referrals. Wilson discovered Jamerson in her rookie season through a business card floated around during an Aces meet and greet, thereby setting off a fruitful partnership. Sabrina Jackson, known in Hollywood circles as BJ Did It, started her journey with a direct message from Tiffany Hayes of the Atlanta Dream several years ago, eventually earning referrals as her reputation grew within the league. She has extensively worked with various players, and though some have moved on, her connections remain strong. For instance, she has spent 8 seasons with the Aces, contributing her expertise for media days and 2 championship wins, forming close friendships with both current and former players. In Dallas, Adriunna Brown found herself in a career rut until she was contacted by Isabel Harrison from the Wings. "You get that moment like, okay, we're getting somewhere," she reflects on their partnership. This connection paved the way for a now impressive client list that boasts all-star talents like Arike Ogunbowale, Dejanay Carrington, Kalani Brown, and Tierra McCowan. Ogunbowale emphasizes the importance of their partnership, stating that their bond significantly contributes to her preparation for important events like commercial shoots and brand campaigns. "Since we have such a great relationship, it helps me feel comfortable getting ready for big moments like commercials and brand shoots. I feel like we've grown together, and I'm grateful to have her along for the ride, and hopefully lots of other special moments to come." Jamerson has structured her career around Wilson's needs, meticulously planning for the entire season and attending every home game as a season ticket holder. "I wouldn't be where I am without her," Jamerson expresses, underscoring their close bond and mutual support. Generally, players tend to cover their beauty service expenses out of their own pockets, although teams or brands occasionally fund services specifically for media appearances and commercials. Given that WNBA salaries, capped at around $250,000, are significantly lower than their NBA counterparts, players feel the weight of every dollar. Despite these financial constraints, many athletes prioritize their appearance, understanding its critical role in promoting their personal brand and boosting their earning potential. "We have to show how marketable we are, and how we're also basketball players. But we can also model, we can be pretty, we can do other things," Dana Evans poignantly stated in a 2023 interview, highlighting her experiences while playing for the Chicago Sky. Former track athlete Brown has a deep understanding of the unique challenges athletes face in maintaining their beauty under pressure. "How do you keep edges intact through hours of aggressive play?" she contemplates. "This is a common concern, particularly during playoff seasons when aesthetics are crucial. For instance, while hair glued down onto an athlete's scalp is a typical solution, the profuse sweating can compromise the stability and maintenance of this style. Instead, Brown advises her clients to sew down their wigs as a more reliable option. "You won't have trouble with it falling off or shifting," she explains, adding that longer hairstyles can translate differently for taller players like McCowan and Brown, who are both over 6 feet tall. A 50-inch wig is 4 feet of hair. On someone that tall, 34 inches might only come to the bra strap, she elaborates. Stylists often find themselves on call during odd hours and in locations that aren't always the most convenient. Given that installing hair extensions can take an estimated 4 hours, maintenance can call for at least an hour and a half of work. Throughout the busy season, stylists may put in extensive hours, sometimes reaching up to 14 hours a day, traveling between hotel locations and managing last-minute requests from their clients. Jackson recalls an exhausting stint where she stayed up for nearly 3 days straight braiding hair for the Aces victory parade in 2023, ensuring that every player sported a fresh look. "Everyone wanted a new style. That was crazy, but exciting," she reminisced. For Brown, nights could stretch into the early morning hours, often resulting in the playful quip, "Hey, I need a raise." However, her affection for the players motivates her to put in the extra work. That makes it worth it. Brown's rates start at around $100 for a basic wash and style, climbing to $650 for the creation and installation of custom lace frontal wigs. Appointments outside regular hours incur an extra $100 fee, and players can opt for add-on services like highlights, $250, or removal of previously installed weaves, $100. Jamerson, offering VIP concierge services at home, charges a minimum of $250, with the final price varying based on the desired look and the time of service. Jackson notes that late appointments and house calls, which are often dictated by players' unpredictable schedules, are generally priced higher than traditional salon services. As Jamerson has established her niche within the WNBA, her income is now predominantly derived from working with Wilson and other league players. This shift has positioned her as a sought-after choice for not just athletes, but also production teams and celebrities. This allows her to undertake exciting travel opportunities with high-profile clients while still running her salon business locally. However, the league's rising fascination with beauty has encountered its share of critique. Players have faced backlash not only for their hairstyles but also for other choices like eyelash extensions and nail art, with certain spectators arguing that focusing on personal aesthetics detracts from athletes' commitment on the court. For instance, Tamari Key of Tennessee drew considerable online criticism for wearing eyelash extensions during a game in 2022. with some asserting that her appearance had implications on her performance, despite her having worn the same style at an elite level just the year before. "It's not fair to us," Evans remarks during a dialogue with the News Sentinel, expressing a sentiment that many share. "As a fan, I feel like you have a lot of black women that are expressing themselves. Why are you trying to downgrade them when you should be supporting them as they play for your team?" In another instance, when Carrington accidentally injured Caitlin Clark's eye in a playoff game, critics fixated on her gigantic nails. Despite photographic evidence showing that her nails were at a reasonable length, one fan even appeared in a Ban Nails shirt for Game 2. Carrington later addressed her critics on social media, affirmatively declaring, "I've loved rocking my short, natural nails all season. Please leave me alone." Yet, for the beauty professionals working behind the scenes, the narrative surrounding their contributions is one of empowerment rather than distraction. Hair, nails, and makeup have evolved into powerful expressions of identity for many black athletes, challenging decades of unrealistic expectations that they conform to more conservative norms. "Your hair is your personality," asserts Brown confidently. "Being in uniform, it's part of their personal brand. It also identifies them on the court. Signature styles have made athletes easily identifiable to fans, with Ogunbowale's flowing, wavy hair serving as a recognizable trademark during games. Moreover, there is substantial commercial appeal attached to these looks, as players increasingly grasp that their appearance can directly influence their earning potential. Visibility during media events and sponsorship opportunities plays a critical role in promoting their brands. For instance, Wilson's eye-catching silver and pink wigs during media days went viral, generating more chatter and excitement than several players' highlight reels. Fans even mimicked her hairstyles as tribute during games. The trend toward beauty and personal branding in sports is ever expanding. Brown is ambitiously pursuing team partnerships and brand collaborations, while Jamerson is working on establishing her edge control product line tailored for athletes under her label, Madam News Beauty, a result of years spent perfecting formulations suited for high-energy physical activities. As the Aces gear up for a playoff showdown in Las Vegas on Thursday after a previous setback against Seattle, the question remains, will the familiar bun return out of superstition, or might we witness a strategic shift in style?